Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to our explanation of hadith, hadith AN NAWAWI. And we said that Imam Nawawi did not collect all hadith al-Jawami al-Kalim in this book, as challenged by some scholars that he left some of hadith. So Imam Nawawi also did not want to make this hadith to flow, to have a flow or to have attachment with each other. His aim was only to collect a hadith al-Nawawi, a hadith al-Jawami al-Kalim, every hadith with its own topic. And I believe Imam Nawawi did this so that people will come later and explain this hadith, take one hadith which is of Jawami al-Kalim and write a book on that hadith, only one hadith. So in the end, maybe people will write 40 books of 40 hadith of Nawawi, because all these hadith, they are in one way or another, may not necessarily be interlinking in each other, with every hadith interlinking with each other apart from very few. Imam Nawawi collected this ahadith, and in the beginning Imam Nawawi did not want to write a chain of narrators. As we know, Imam Nawawi is Imam of Rijal. He knows the chain of narrators. The chain of narrators is the hadith, the connection of a hadith from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to his time. So all those people who spoke on this hadith, Imam Nawawi did not want to put them in this book at the beginning of this hadith, so that the hadith will only cover the Sahabi who listened to the Prophet and the matan, the words of the Prophet. It was the discipline of Imam Nawawi not to write all those people so that not to prolong the hadith, as we can see in Sahih Muslim and Sahih al-Bukhari, that the chain of narrators in each hadith are there, and that is why you find hadiths goes to become very long, and maybe 3/4 of the hadith in some of the hadith is just chain of narrators. So Imam Nawawi, in his book of AN NAWAWI, he did not want to write this chain of narrators to minimize the time of the reader to understand and to read and go straight to the topic. Again, Imam Nawawi, to cool and to quench our thirst, he collected all the 40 hadith in Nawawi, or 42 hadith. All the 42 hadith in Imam Nawawi, they are sahih. All the hadith are authentic. No hadith in AN NAWAWI is weak, or it is a mawdu, whereby it's not acceptable, so that he can cool our thirst. Imam Nawawi, as we said, that he left some of ahadith al-Jawami'. Among them, the challengers says that he left some important hadith on Jawami al-Kalim, like a hadith al-Hiqu al-Fara'idha bi-ahliha fama baqiya fali-awla dhakarin waris. This hadith is on the matters of inheritance. The matters of inheritance that Imam Nawawi did not put this hadith, which is in the topic of mirath. So hadith says, give the share of the inheritance as prescribed in the Quran, and whatever remains to be given to the closest male relative of the deceased. And we are going to continue after this. وجزاكم الله خير والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.